I want to encourage you guys so much that to always know who you are and where you're going, to always know who you are and where you're going. Never ever forget where God has brought you from. Never ever forget where God has brought you from because God has brought you a mighty long way. A lot of our situations we face right now is because we're trying to get to the place that's for us. So I want to encourage everybody, to always remember and always to know who you are and remember know whose you are because remember you have Christ inside of you. You got God inside of you and God is always faithful every single time. So don't lose hope in what you're going through right now. Don't lose faith in what you're going through right now. We're all being processed. We're all going through situations. We're all going through circumstances, but God's going to turn it around. And I just want to encourage everybody. This is not a long video. I just want to encourage everybody. God will turn the situation around and every circumstances around because everything we go through is temporary. Everything is temporary. It's like life and it's like seasons. Everything is temporary. And I talked about that before in a lot of my other videos. But I want to encourage everybody to know who you are and know whose you are. You are a child of Christ. You're a child of God. And that God loves you so much. And continue to be faithful in what He has for you. And continue to be faithful in what He calls you to do. No matter what. No matter what you face. Continue to believe in God. Continue to trust in God. When you have good times, thank God. When you have bad times, still thank God. It's challenging to thank God even when you have bad times. But the old saints used to say the trouble don't last always. So always know who you are and always remember who you are. And remember where God has brought you from. And remember where you came from. Like they used to, the old folks say, remember where you came from. That's the same with remember where God has brought you from. Because if it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be here today. None of us. We wouldn't see another day. It's only because of the grace and mercy of God that we are. So I wanted to encourage everybody to remember who you are, to know who you are, and to trust God for where He's taking you to. So be encouraged.